In Marketplace Money, we welcome Michael Martinez, host of Your Money Matters on the radio and president of the Pension Group. Today we're talking about retirement and more specifically pension. And you want to talk specifically about avoiding costly pension errors, correct? Correct.
There's been a lot of different things. We work with a lot of different employees from different companies, from Honda to AT&T to 3M, JCPenney, and many more. But we recently just found a pension error with one of my clients, and it was a $55,000 pension error.
Really?
Yeah. So that's one of the big concerns that we have, is making sure when people look at their pensions to make sure that it's accurately calculated. In this case with my client, the Department of Labor puts out a study, the 10 most common pension errors, and the #1 pension error is not crediting for all years of service. So that's what happened to this client. The good news is we were able to get that corrected within about 3 days for the client. So again, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people look at the pension group to help them when it comes to their planning for retirement.
Yeah, $55,000 is a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Now, should people be worried when they hear about this recent error?
Well, I think they should be, because errors happen more often than not. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but you need to work with someone that specializes like us at the pension group, because the bottom line is, if an error like that occurs, if you were doing that on by yourself, would you be able to get those results so quickly? Probably not. So it's important that you work with an expert that specializes in pensions.
And what are some strategies that you have when it comes to protecting pensions?
Well, the biggest thing is we educate people. We educate them on the 10 most common pension errors. We'll get into 401k mistakes, how segmented interest rates affect people's pensions. People can lose money each and every year if these segmented interest rates increase. They're going to lose. We've seen people lose anywhere from $40,000 to $80,000 in their lump sum pension per year due to these rising interest rates. So it's important we educate people is the most important thing. We want people to be aware of that. That education is the key.
And how can your retirement readiness kit help those who are preparing for retirement and help them prepare to retire comfortably?
Well, the important thing, on our website, thepensiongroup.com, we have a general retirement readiness kit, and we also have some for associates at Honda that are looking to retire. It's very specific to each individual, so to speak. So they can download those 10 most common pension errors, the 5 common 401k mistakes, etc. They can download that information. They can actually view some of the videos from our radio show that we have on Sunny 95 and QFM 96. So it's very interactive, our website, and regardless of where you're at, we work with associates all across the country. And that's what's important, is that you can get that information at your leisure.
What is an investment portfolio organizer, and why is it a good idea to have one?
Well, what this investment portfolio organizer does, it helps get people ready for retirement. We take people through a process. Let it be on their pension. Maybe if you're fortunate enough to have a pension, we do a review each and every year on your pension, because those numbers typically change about once a year. Your 401k, when we get together, we tell our clients to bring in their portfolio organizer, because again, we're going to update that. And again, we actually help manage a lot of people's 401ks at their current employer through various programs. We can actually help them manage that to ensure a secure retirement.
And how can our viewers get one?
Well, this is one of the things for anyone that calls in, from our television spot here. It's a $349 value we're giving that way, free of charge.
Free?
Yeah, complimentary. Okay. So it's something that it really helps put people's retirement goals, kind of helps set those, so to speak. And we go through a lot of different things, from 401ks to Roth, your brokerage account. What about Social Security? We get into a lot of different topics. One of the key things we get into is beneficiary designations, making sure things are in order, as well as healthcare powers of attorney, medical powers of attorney. Those are all important, but again, that's what this binder really takes you through, to make sure that when you're looking at retirement, you have everything, all your ducks in a row, so to speak.
Right, and there's a lot to be sure it's organized, right?
Absolutely.
A lot. Well, Michael, thank you so much for talking with us today. We learned a lot from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So for any questions on pensions and retirement in general, contact the Pension Group.